Hey guys, I'm back. It's Wednesday, hump day Wednesday. And guess what? I ain't got nothing for you. So listen, what I do have for you is some very interesting information, okay? I was blown away, and I don't even know why I still get blown away by the madness that comes from 45 or Cheeto or Agent Orange, as he's affectionately called. I don't know why I allow him to disturb me so much, but it does. So what I've learned is that he has decided to hold his first rally in I don't know how long, but it's his first rally in quite a while. He's gonna hold this rally in Tulsa, Oklahoma, guys. And the irony of it all is that he's holding this rally on June 19th. Two things here. Tulsa, Oklahoma is the site of the Tulsa Massacre. And the massacre happened to Black Wall Street. If you don't know, go educate yourself. I don't have the time to educate you on that. But look up Black Wall Street and what happened and what the U.S. government did to the place. The other thing, he's decided to have this rally on Juneteenth. Now, most of you, I would hope you would know what Juneteenth is. But for those of you who don't, I don't have the time to educate you, but I'll give you a snippet. Juneteenth is the official day that the notice came through Galveston to let the slaves know here in the Texas area that they have been freed. Because up until then, the Declaration had been signed by Lincoln, but nobody told the good folks here in Texas. So it came through Galveston, and that is the official day that we recognize the abolishment of slavery. Why in the world, except but to incite anger, would he hold a rally on that day in that place? Why? If he's not announcing reparations, there's nothing he can say that's going to make that okay. Nothing. Everybody around him should be axed. Nobody should have agreed. Nobody should have said, oh yeah, that's a great idea. Go on down to Tulsa on Juneteenth and have your rally. Nobody should have said that was a good idea. I don't get it. I don't get him. Never have, never will. And anybody who supports this clown, you're a clown. That's how I feel about it. And don't bother to ask me about it, because that's how I feel. Moving on, this clown is also expected to have he's going to address the American people on Thursday in my hometown of Dallas. That's tomorrow. He's supposed to address policing reform in Dallas. Now, it takes my father to talk about Dallas. Dallas is a very unique place. You know what I'm talking about? It's a very unique place. Right now, Jerry Jones has been very tight-lipped on the whole Black Lives Matter movement, and it's speaking volumes. You know, I've had a side eye on Jerry Jones for a long time, but this here, anyway. My daddy always says, because he's a diehard Dallas Oak Cliff native, and my father stayed with me here in Houston for quite a time. And so when he was getting to know people in Houston, it's always been a big debate with the people in Houston and people from Dallas. There's just a big thing about that, whatever the case may be. My father has always said, when he's getting into it with the guys from Houston, you know, who's tougher, who's better, you know, Dallas has more championships, so and so, so and so. But my father always shuts the conversation down by saying, I don't know why y'all think Houston is so hard, because in Dallas, we kill police and presidents. Now, I don't know why that was his go-to line, but it is a shutter downer. Like, you can't really rebuttal that after somebody tells you that, because he ain't lying. He ain't lying. They kill police and presidents in Dallas. So be cautious is all I'm going to say. Be very cautious in Dallas, Texas. And I would love for my people to come out and protest and you know, his speech or whatever it is that he's doing in Dallas. I would love for it to be shut down. I would love for that to happen. Anyway, moving along. You know, last night boxing returned on ESPN, and my boy Shakur Stevenson had a very impressive TKO win. He ended the night with a vicious body shot on old boy, but he was really working him from, you know, from beginning to end. Shakur is a very, very, very talented guy. He's young. He's only 22. I think he's fighting now at 130. I think he holds a belt at 125. But it's a very interesting, dynamic group of young boxers that are coming up. And I'm excited. I'm very excited about them. I like Devin Haney. I like Shakur Stevenson. Who else? I'm not a huge fan of Teofimo, but you know, he has very impressive knockout wins, so that's always eye-catching. Who else? Of course, you know, we're waiting on Deontay Wilder and Josh Fury to do their trilogy, but it's also just been announced that apparently Anthony Joshua and Tyson Fury have negotiated a 2-fight deal. So those two are going to finally get it on after this trilogy with Wilder and Fury. So we shall see. Boxing is coming back slowly but surely. Last weekend, there was a UFC fight. The UFC has been back. But baby, Amanda Nunes, and I knew she was, and Amanda beat the dog crap out of that girl for 5 rounds. She didn't knock her out, but it was like she was just punishing her for being in the ring with her. And I don't see anybody contending, coming up, trying to challenge Amanda at all. It's really awkward because Amanda's in the same space kinda that Ronda Rousey was in before she got the brakes beat off of her by Holly Holmes. You know, it seemed like she was invincible. There was nobody that could beat her. And then all of a sudden Holly Holmes came on the scene and bebopped her in the head a few times, and that was all she wrote. And Ronda was never the same after that. Holly beat her up, and then Amanda came and just tortured her and like just, I mean, extinguished all hope that she may have had about trying to return to the octagon. It was over with after that. So it's very interesting. I don't see anybody challenging Amanda anytime soon. So we shall see. I don't know. What else? Oh, so I have gotten back on my meal plan. Well, not necessarily meal plan, but I've gotten back on my diet. You know, I've gotten my eating under control because I went haywire in April and May. It was just horrible. It was awful. So I got back on, and I've been doing really well all June, but I'm a little nervous because I'm on vacation next week, and I always do really bad on my vacation. And if I stay home, I can kind of manage it, but I'm gonna be at my mama's house, and my mama cooks really, really well. And like when I go home, she spoils me and cooks all the good stuff that I like. And all the good stuff that I like is probably not the most nutritious. So yeah, I'm trying my best to, you know, I want to be able to get in my 2-piece at least at the end of July. August, I'm pushing, you know, I'm trying. Pray for me, y'all, because next week is going down. I can't wait either. I can't wait. I'm gonna see my mom. I get to see my grandfather. I haven't seen him in months. I haven't seen him since February, since his birthday. And I'm gonna go see my grandfather because I miss him, I love him, and I need to see his face. Anyway, I'm rambling, guys. That's all I have. I'm gonna go walk my dog, and I will see you all on Friday.